Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan, Aaron, on the On Deck TV network, and this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Hope.
And it's your man, Coach Locke.
Weez, producer show in the middle. Say, what's up, Weez?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing?
Doing good, man. How was your weekend, Weez?
Pretty good, you know. Just chill out this weekend.
Yeah.
Working.
Yeah. Mom's had a fish fry.
Mom's had a good fish fry this weekend.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
Got some good catfish.
Catfish, whiting.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
All that was there.
Coleslaw.
Look, coleslaw. I don't
Not a
know.
lot.
Yeah.
Big
What were the
coleslaw,
drinks?
man.
Had some half and half.
Half lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
Who made it?
I made it.
Was it
Nah, I
fine?
don't believe that. See, you probably...
He
Well,
went half and
yeah,
half.
he went half and half.
I go half and half.
60-40, dog.
Huh?
60-40.
Did you get some of that I made?
That was 60-40.
Yeah, that was pretty
Because I made 60-40. You hear me?
Half and half, man.
Ain't no what.
That's stupid.
Ain't no what.
No, it's not.
Dude, the lemonade takes over if you put 50%. That don't make no sense.
That's what you like.
Let's roll.
That's what
Let's
you
roll.
like,
That
though.
don't make no sense.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
That's what you like.
Let's move
That's
on.
how you like yours.
I like mine.
Ain't nothing
You
wrong.
probably put mayonnaise in your...
Here we go. Here we go,
Now,
man.
make sure you
Here
check
we
out
go.
iTunes, Facebook, IG, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of Full Sport Press.
Show.
All you have to do is search Full Sport Press Podcast and the archives run deep.
Yeah. I don't know. That was just...
What do you
Yeah.
know? What's going on?
Yeah.
Now, make sure you check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lou every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern.
Yeah.
The latest show is up. The Big Sean / Migos album breakdown episode
Yeah.
is up. I can't listen to that episode yet because I haven't listened to either album.
Right.
So I don't want to spoil it.
No spoiler alert.
So, y'all have to speak on that.
Big Sean, man. Big Sean's album, I went into it thinking it was going to be Dark Sky Paradise. It wasn't Dark Sky Paradise. It was... You ain't even heard. Nah, it wasn't even 28. It's just it has a concept. It's a concept album. So.
Good album.
Good album, though.
I like
Pretty
it.
solid. Now, Migos, not for me.
Not for
You
you.
know, I like the singles. I like Migos singles. I like Quavo, but I can't listen to Offset and Takeoff.
You
So-
heard her say it ain't bang.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not a fan of the Migos.
So if
You
you're
know
not a
what I'm
Migos
saying?
fan, you're not going to rock with
Not
it.
for sure. Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
You haven't heard either as well, have you? Yeah, but music got cut out.
Water.
Crap.
Water cut off.
I don't believe you brought that up. I don't believe you brought that up.
Shit,
Lord have mercy.
Woo, Ladies Room Podcast. You can check out Rizzo and Anne Marie to find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. Their latest show, New Year, New You, is up. And you can catch up on past episodes of our Ladies Room Podcast on IG and Facebook. Shout out to Anne Marie, she got married.
Shout out to
Shout
you.
out to Annie, man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
man.
Most definitely.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, for sure.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
you look good.
most definitely.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies.
All
Fresh for Dummies, man. Podcasts like me and my dog, Animal Brown. Not Animal Dog, but my dog, Animal Brown, for sure. It's a self-help monthly podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion, directly for the culture. You can follow the show IG page at Fresh for Dummies to catch our 5th issue 2016 Fresh Awards, or you can go on YouTube and put in Fresh for Dummies, see exactly what we're talking about with live pictures of each and everything. Shout out to the Fresh for Dummies podcast.
Fresh for Dummies.
What was that? One more time?
FOD.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's okay. It's all right.
What is FOD?
Yeah.
Let's move on.
And make sure you tweet us with questions during the show at Full Sport Press. Or go to the IG page or the YouTube or Facebook.
Most definitely.
All that.
And let us know what you think about the show. Comment on it. If you have something you want to discuss with us, we'll get back to you on that.
Yeah.
If you have any ideas you would like to discuss, we can talk about that also.
Most definitely.
But don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend, man.
Tell her friend.
To tell her friend.
To tell her friend.
Tell her friend.
You ain't nothing under the lights. You trash today, dude. You're trash, dude.
What you gonna tell them about? What you
Wait,
gonna tell
what?
them about, Weed?
Tell them about SoundCloud.
What else, man?
What else?
Tell them about Full Sport Press, man. God, leave nothing, man.
Hey, man. If you're dead serious,
Lights.
you're terrible under the lights.
I'm ready to go.
You're a child.
Clearly you're not.
Yeah,
I'm
for
ready
sure.
to go.
Yeah, I
It's
see.
been a long day for me.
Yeah.
Now, coming up on the show, we will discuss the hottest sports news of the past week,
Yeah.
and we will rank the top 10 football movies of all time.
Most definitely.
But before we get to that, Weezy, you got your phone ready?
Yep.
You got a poll question for the people.
Lights on.
Yep.
Get the people the poll.
What you got, Weez?
Poll question this week is, which football movie character would be a first ballot Hall of Famer in NFL?
Ooh.
Bobby Boucher, the Water Boy.
Yep.
Darnell Jefferson, the program,
Yeah.
Willie Beeman, Any Given Sunday, Rod Tidwell, Jerry McGuire.
Look at that, man. I dead serious. That was one take Weezy.
Hey.
You know what?
Come on, man. Let's roll.
Yeah, it was one take Weezy for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we on the
Give me
time.
your props, man.
I'm just giving you props, man.
I sure appreciate it.
Damn.
Alright, so we got Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
Water boy. He's not. I counted out.
You know why? He has to be mad.
Because the scout report is going to be, don't make him mad.
Just be nice to Bobby. Bobby the nicest dude in the world.
Bobby's a beast.
Nah.
Only when he's mad.
He a beast, man.
Nah.
Okay, so
Who was a better linebacker out there than Bobby Boucher?
What you talking? I can name 7.
In the movies?
Oh, from movies for
He ain't
sure.
seen him, though.
He ain't seen the damn
Who was
movie.
a
That's
better
why.
linebacker than Bobby Boucher in the movies?
Alvin Mack from
For
the program.
sure.
Luther LeVay from Any Given Sunday.
No question.
Gary Bertier from.
Bobby Boucher sideline to sideline.
He's crazy.
When he's mad.
Sideline to
Yeah.
sideline.
Bobby Boucher wasn't even on the team,
For sure.
That's how you know how good he is.
because they made him mad. Scout report.
Nah, it's crazy. Who else we got?
Rod Tidwell.
Rod Tidwell, the beast.
He was a dog.
But this is the thing with Rod Tidwell. It took him a while.
Yeah.
You know. But Rod Tidwell was a player.
Yeah.
I'm going Willie Beeman though. Steaming Willie Beeman.
And who was the other one now? It's Willie Beeman, Rod Tidwell, Bobby Boucher.
Oh, Darnell Jefferson from the program. He was a beast.
I might go.
You might go Darnell Jefferson. Darnell Jefferson was a beast, man.
He was.
Yeah, and he had a bad team.
Oh, yes, he did.
He had a
Yes,
team.
he did.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see him Willie Beeman though.
Yeah, I'm going
with the glamour and the. I think it would be a situation like we talked about last with T.O. People wouldn't like him,
Yeah.
so he might not.
Not be a first battle.
Yeah.
This is the thing about Beeman. Beeman is Mike Vick. You feel me? Like he was that type athletic.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Shout out to Willie Beeman.
Yeah, Willie Beeman's
I
cool.
was the one. He was the one.
Y'all let us know who y'all want.
Yeah, no, for sure. I need to know.
Yeah, y'all let
Need
us
to know.
Yeah. Who you picking with? Bobby Boucher.
You got another shot.
He's garbage.
You already started first
Yeah.
half.
That's crazy.
The first half is underway.
First half is your first time listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. We go through the hottest sports news of the past week. Start off with Charles Oakley versus James Dolan. It's Oakley.
Charles who?
Charles Oakley.
There we go.
Versus James Dolan. Everybody know from now, Charles Oakley has been banned from the MSG. Who's right or who's wrong? Oakley, Dolan.
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 No question.
Dead wrong.
Come on, man.
You just spooked. You
Scared?
just scared. Scared money don't make money.
Nah.
That's what it was. You just terrified.
Got
Charles Oakley.
Man, five.
He's one of those dudes, though. He's probably the best. He's one of those dudes you don't really want to
Fight.
You don't really want to. Yeah, you don't want to make.
What's he mad about?
Who, Dolan?
No. Yeah,
Oakley. Oh, Oakley is mad because he hasn't been represented through the next 70 years, the anniversary, all that.
No.
They haven't brought him back for nothing. He played there 10 years.
Was he a Hall of Fame player?
He was a Hall of Fame Knicks player. He should have his jersey retired.
He's a big deal in the
That was a
franchise.
big deal, man. He was the enforcer.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
I don't know about that. But that's
What do you mean?
He would
This is the thing. You started watching basketball in 1998.
Probably about 97, probably.
Yeah. See, this is the thing. You missed the great
Knicks
Charles
was always
Oakley, the
Yeah,
great
I mean,
Knicks.
when I watch ESPN,
You don't watch those.
Yes, I do. When I
No,
watch
you
NBA
don't.
Classic, I don't. Never
You don't
see
watch
Charles
NBA
Oakley.
Classic.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Nah, you're not watching it. And you're not looking for Charles Oakley.
He's trying to give me the argument today.
Nah, I'm just saying.
No.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't see
You're not
it.
looking for Charles. It's always on Sunday. What do you mean?
I'm not going to argue with you today.
Nah, I'm just saying.
You go to church today?
Yeah, obviously. Let me tell you what type of dude this dude is.
You go to church today? Mount Zion.
Yeah, most definitely. Missionary Baptist Church.
Where you say that?
And he said, what you said? Yeah.
I know what you said.
Nah, that's all, I could have said whatever the hell I want to say. Yes, you could. Try church for a little while, man.
I'm going to go to church.
Yeah, for sure.
Where you gonna go?
You can sit in the pulpit you want to.
Where you gonna go?
I'm going to go somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. That'll help out. Do they need to sit down and talk? Or you think that will happen?
Nah,
It won't
the
happen.
Yeah,
owner ain't sitting there with
It
him.
won't
That's
happen.
over with.
They
It's
need
terrifying.
to,
Yeah.
but it won't happen.
Right.
It's over with. That ship
Yeah.
sailed. It's done deal on that.
It's done.
It's
So, and you have LeBron stepping out saying, Charles Oakley for president.
Mm-hmm.
You have the person that's over the NBA's, what's that called? The lady, Players Association.
Right.
Yeah, she's stepping out saying, if this person is being treated like this, who was a great for a franchise, who wants to go sign with the Knicks?
Right.
So it's one of those things where, is it good for the Knicks, bad for the Knicks, or good for Oakley or bad for Charles Oakley?
already been in the news with the whole Carmelo Phil Jackson situation.
For sure.
You know, they're trying to trade him. The organization as a whole hasn't been good since those Charles Oakley.
They've been good since 98, 99, easy.
You know,
yeah.
Had a field run for a little bit when Sprewell was there.
Spree was there, yeah.
But I saw Sprewell the other day.
Yeah.
He was there today.
He was there.
They had an interview today with Sprewell.
For sure. What did he say?
You
was from deep.
Yeah.
You was from deep, for sure. Let's move on to Melo Ball, man. Scored 92 points as a sophomore, 15 years old, against Los Osos, 146-123 victory. 30 for 39, 2-point attempts, 7 of 22 for 3-point attempts. Let's talk about it, man. Hot topic.
I think it's overrated.
I thought it was spectacular.
92 is 92.
92 is 92.
92 is 92.
Where you play it, how you play.
If you can stand at half court and your team plays defense the whole time, you can stand at half court and you just run down and get a layup, you can score 92.
Now the thing is, Coach, let me play devil's advocate. What if he's trying to prevent the box in one half?
How is that? You still have to play defense. He's not. If I'm his coach, he's coming off the floor if he's doing that.
He was in a half court, literally standing at half court.
He was standing at half court.
Standing at half court.
Literally.
Yeah.
While his team is down there playing 5-on-4 on defense.
Yeah.
Bang! I'm sitting right here.
Right.
I don't care who you are. I don't know how good you are. Because what message they're going to send to the other four? If you don't got to play defense, well, I ain't going to play defense. So now you're going to have two people playing defense. It just looks bad. I understand he got 92. 92 is a lot. I get that. He had to make some threes. 77, what, 22?
7 for 22.
I understand that.
He was what?
7 for 22 from 3.
Oh, okay.
But 92 points, I would say at least out of those 92, 40 of them probably cherry picked.
So you hear a lot of people that are students of the game, right? And they say this is a mockery of the game. This is messing up basketball as a whole. How do you feel about that?
I can disagree with it.
It starts, to me, it starts with the coach.
Right.
Because you're letting him do this.
Now, let me play devil's advocate again. What if this is just a maturation of basketball? This is how basketball is going.
It's not.
Basketball is totally different from when we watched it in the 80s.
I agree.
Basketball is totally different from when we watched it in the 90s.
I agree.
Totally different from 2000.
So when have you gone to a basketball game right now when you've seen the kids standing half court?
You don't see that blatant. You're never gonna see it that blatant.
So that's
but
my
you
point.
do.
That's the mockery.
So
that's
what's spectacular about that?
92 points in a high school game is great to me.
You can do that if you start
32
half the court ahead of the defense for 40 points.
I just think y'all too hard on that kid for that.
No, it's not being too hard on him. I think it's just, if we're looking at basketball, you say, if this kid's not even crossing half court.
Put it like this. If he's not cherry picking, how many is he going to score?
I would score 60.
Then that's not a spectacular.
Yeah, but it's
That's
92.
not 90.
92 is crazy, and it looked crazy. I think you need to look at the highlights.
So you haven't seen
I think you need to look at
I
it.
gotta check it out.
Yeah, you got to check
You
that out
need
for
to
sure.
do
We'll do that at the end of the show.
But I seen a lot of stuff, Twitter, Instagram. Some people saying they had no respect for the kid.
Yeah, that's going too far.
Yeah,
It's a 15-year-old kid.
Yeah.
It's not nothing about
But
him.
the kid can play.
Yeah, he can play, for sure.
The kid can play. I don't care if you train or you coach a team.
Mm-hmm.
It's still just because you coach a team, you look at the game differently than the average fan does. So you can't sit there and say you don't have no respect for the kid.
Yeah, see,
That's too far.
That's why I say, to me, it starts with the coach. Because he's doing what the coach allows him to do.
Yeah.
If the coach calls timeout and says, hey, if you don't play no defense, you coming out.
I respect that.
So he's not going to do that then.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying he probably won't score 92 points either, but at least it will stop that standing at half court. And I understand you saying the game is changing. It's
Yeah, for
offensive
sure.
game, not for sure.
Offensive game.
I'm all for that.
Right.
I have no problem with that. But I just can't accept that. I'm not going to give him credit for that.
Hopefully the kid heard the comments and
He did.
Defensive
And I don't think it'll change. The thing that gets lost is that he was, dedicating the game to a Chino Hills dance team person who's in need of a heart transplant, brings more awareness to that. I think people need to talk about that first,
Right.
and then talk about his lack of defense.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
I didn't know.
I think that helps out, but what gets lost in the 92 points is that he did it for a good cause, whatever the case may be. 92 points is 92 points.
Still a lot of points.
Sure, church league,
Yeah, and
whatever.
The kid can play.
can play.
He can play.
For sure.
I get that.
Most definitely.
Now, Jay's boy,
My
Kobe
guy.
Bean Bryant.
Yep,
Everybody knows he played at Lower Marion High School in Philadelphia.
for sure.
So naturally, when they have a player, they have stuff and gym on display for you.
Mm-hmm.
So at the school, they have in a huge glass case his jersey, the sign, his Nike shoes, plaques, the state championship trophy, and other plaques in this case in the gym, in the lobby area, shall I say.
Yeah.
Well, two robbers took it upon themselves to say, we want that. So they go in the gym, they take all of this out of the case.
Right.
And the thing about it is, they did it so calmly.
Yeah. You said it was
It's
video.
a video for it, so
Yeah.
you get a chance to check out that video.
Yeah.
They go up to the case, they have some kind of tool that they use to put the bottom of the glass, and it kind of lifts the glass up, and they take the glass out of the case. So it's normally it's like the glass that slides.
Professionals, let's use that
Right.
professionals.
Like it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not dressed like professionals,
Right.
but they know what they're doing with that.
Right.
They take the glass out, they softly set it against the other glass,
Right.
grab everything, put it in the bag, and then they just walk away.
Yeah.
So, do you think this is someone in the school? Do you think this is outside that this just came to get this? Or
Somebody paying attention to what's going on.
I sound like an inside job.
Yeah.
what are they going to do with it though? Because the moment you try to sell it on eBay,
Yeah,
or
it's gonna be an
eBay,
alert for that.
It's just weird, crazy fans, man.
And it's a replica jersey.
Right.
They can get everything can be replaced. Nike's Kobe said they're gonna replace everything. The only thing that they probably
Trophy.
want the trophy and the net that they cut down from winning the state championship.
That's gone. They took the actual trophy, like the ball.
Yeah, I don't know what they can do with that unless they go to a pawn
I mean, you
shop.
just sell it.
When
You
you go
know.
to a pawn shop, you're gonna get caught because you got to register it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's over with.
Yeah, nah, that's just
They
weird. But
sell it on the street.
yeah, sell on the street.
Yes.
Kobe said he's gonna put the shoes back, all that stuff. I'll find a way to get something replica. It won't be the authentic
Yeah.
stuff for sure. Yeah. We're going to Quentin Spain, an offensive lineman for the Tennessee Titans, said a woman drugged him and robbed him after he took her to his hotel room in Orlando after the Pro Bowl. Now, Spain says the woman drugged him. He met her that night at an Orlando nightclub. The pair drove back to his room. They were chilling. He never remembered anything after that. He said he woke up to find the woman was gone, missing a $60,000 chain, a $40,000 Rolex watch, and a $13,000 gold chain as well. It's $113,000 in jewelry if you count them.
It's crazy.
What's going on, man?
What did
Like,
she get?
she's clearly, I know what happened. Sitting on the bed,
Right.
I'm gonna make you a drink.
Hey, make me one of
You
those.
make me one of those.
How you gonna choose? On the rocks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dropped him,
Yeah.
and he don't remember anything after that. Took his jewelry. It happens a lot more than we know.
It's just that he's a high caliber
And this is the thing.
athlete.
He wasn't even drafted. He was, like a regular run-of-the-mill, like a reserve O-lineman. Why the hell you got $113,000 in jewelry for?
It's for you. It's not like you got guaranteed money in baseball.
Nah,
It's football,
man.
man.
It's crazy. But the thing is with that, there's the same woman has been accused a couple of other times in Orlando as well. So they're looking for her, but there's 3 alleged crimes that's connected to the lady as well. So
Him being out of town, he probably didn't know nothing about it.
she's the Molly champion. She's out here slipping people.
That's crazy.
He didn't even know
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He definitely
it.
didn't
She
know.
didn't even know it, dog.
Jeez.
That's scary,
Be
man.
safe out
No,
there.
for
man.
real. Man.
Watch
Just,
yourself.
this is the thing. You're an NFL player, NBA player, professional athlete, rapper, whatever the case may be. Get you a good woman, man.
Got to.
Find you a good woman, dog.
Now, that's the thing. It's hard to do that.
It is, for
Because
sure.
They're so high caliber.
Right.
There's so many women out there like her trying to get over.
I get it, but right, before you played a football game, when you played a basketball game, a woman that was there when you were probably
Yeah, that's true.
eating ramen noodles,
Right.
eating off the dollar menu. Like, those women that's in your life. Try to find one of those women, not
Circle
find
back.
a woman in a nightclub.
Circle back.
Yeah, man, you gotta be a little bit more selective.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
So,
What you think about that, Reed? That's right?
For sure. Find you a good one.
Find you a good one, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
anything else is uncivilized.
Yeah, man.
Now, Tom Brady,
Mm-hmm.
recently after winning
Go.
Super Bowl 51,
Yes,
New England.
do
You gonna let that man talk,
Go
man?
ahead.
it. I'm saying he best ever do it. Go ahead, coach. I'm sorry.
The best quarterback to ever do it.
Best ever do it.
No, he's the best quarterback to ever do it. He's not the best NFL player ever, dog. That don't make any sense.
I'm saying best ever do it. Go ahead. Go
How?
ahead, coach.
No, coach.
No.
How?
Who's the best player?
Jerry Rice.
What makes him better than Tom Brady?
Because he did it for a way longer time at a harder position.
How many rings did Jerry Rice got?
4.
Tom Brady got 5. That's the main player of his team.
2
So?
extras.
Tom Brady's better than Jerry Rice.
You're crazy. He's
That's
playing
not even-
quarterback.
That's not even a bad. That's
Oh
not
no,
even,
it's a very valid question, my man.
No, it's not far.
You
Tom
crazy.
Brady's better.
He plays quarterback. I don't think a quarterback could be the best NFL player ever because they're just playing quarterback. And then Jerry Rice played very, very long. At 40, he had 1,000 catches, dog.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, 100 catches and 1,000 yards.
He only threw 20 receptions, threw 23 touchdowns last year.
He's playing quarterback in 2016,
Can't
man.
be touched.
You can't be
He
touched.
just led his team that.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
31
He's not
down.
getting hit, man. He's not getting touched. He's in
How
a bubble, and they really don't touch him.
many people would agree with you on that?
I would say, as far as Jerry Rice, yeah, Deion Sanders.
I've heard people say he's not the best.
He's the best quarterback.
I've heard.
He's the best quarterback, and ain't no question about that.
I've heard.
No question.
He better than Jerry Rice.
Crazy as hell.
I think so.
My bad.
Well, anyway, the New England Patriots quarterback
Mm-hmm.
said that his jersey came up missing after winning the Super Bowl 51. And he said he put it in his bag when he went back after the game, after doing some interviews and stuff. He was sitting there going through his bag, and the interviewers and media realized he looked like he was flustered. So he just said, "My jersey's gone. I don't know what happened to my jersey." So his jersey's come up missing now. He said now, it'll probably come up on eBay somewhere, and they'll try to get it back then. Now, the same thing happened to him after the Patriots beat the Seattle Seahawks at the Super Bowl in 2015.
Really?
So this is not the first time this happened to him. So this is an inside job.
No, it's him.
It's him?
He's keeping them for himself.
He get to keep the jersey anyway.
No, you don't. Because sometimes you got to send him off to the NFL to put in the Hall of Fame. You know what he's doing.
Well, he might.
He keeping him.
He might.
He'll get his homeboy, the Deflategate dude, come through to put that jersey, take it home with you. And he'll be at the crib. He's probably at his mom's house, something like that. Tom Brady's for real like that. He's a manipulator, and he's a sinister. He thinks he's slick with the whole Obama shit that he pulled. He didn't go. Now they're talking about they need to make a team vote for the Trump situation. Hell no. It wasn't no vote.
He didn't have to go.
It wasn't no vote when he said that he wasn't going for the Obama situation.
He was in the Apple store.
They trying to do a team vote.
Yeah.
Nah, man. No.
But that's your man.
See what I'm saying?
On the football field, for sure. I'm not saying I'll go buy tickets to watch him play. But on the football, I watch it on TV. You can't deny that how good he is, can you?
Nah, he's a good quarterback. I just don't like him as a person.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, he's a clown.
I don't either.
Yeah, he's a clown. Move on to the NBA 2K. And this is something I wish should have happened probably about 5 years ago. 4 years ago. The National Basketball Association is set to become the first U.S. professional sports league to operate an esports league in the formation of the NBA 2K E-League. Hot about this.
They doing what?
Yeah. Set to debut in 2018, it consists of a 5-player team run by actual franchises competing in the regular season, playoff, and the championship. Hot about this. This is basically what this is. You practice NBA 2K. You go to you get drafted. There's a full-on draft. And you play for a team. And you play in an E-League. It's just like those weird games like
so you actually
Nightfall, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a professional gamer. Yeah. You get to play game. You get paid to play 2K. And you compete like you're in the NBA. But you're just playing 2K.
You need to play. You gonna play?
Man, I don't have time for that shit, man.
Nah, it's shit running.
Yeah.
The people that do that, that's their job. They play video games.
They play.
Just
play all day.
That's their job.
Oh my God.
I know
you can dead ass quit your job
and do this
and practice NBA 2K, and then if you get picked, it's just like playing a sport. It's a sport, dog. Yeah. This is a sport now.
It really is.
You just practice and you get drafted, and then you play 2K for a living. No, you get paid to play 2K, dog.
Heat his voice.
Dog, what's the pay? They probably get paid 70, 80,000, and then if you win, you get sponsors. Dog, okay, what it is? You play 2K. You know, it's like, let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you what it is, dog. Let me tell you what it is. You are playing 2K like, okay, you know.
No, I understand.
Say you play in the NFL, right?
I got you.
Say you go outside and you have somebody throw routes. Bro, you play 2K like that. And then there's a draft. And somebody drafts you. You could be the 3rd pick in the 2018 2K Sports draft. Dog, I am hot about it. Now this one time, I'm a grown ass man. I got responsibilities. I ain't got no children, but I got responsibilities. Dog, do you hear me? You know how I am about that?
It's okay.
Hey, dude, put your name in the draft.
I need to put my name in the draft, right?
Yeah, might as well you get out your sister.
Shout out to Cam. Me and Cam was talking about that. Listen, right?
What you mean?
Right. Talking to Cam. He's also a 2K player.
Got responsibility.
He's like, man, we got to get ready for this 2K.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You gotta play.
You gotta try, right?
Alright.
Take a week off
Okay.
and getting the
Play you a couple games there.
right.
All right.
Man, I'm nice too.
Okay.
I'm not as nice. It's 2012. I was nice in 2K12. I was unbeatable.
It's all right.
I was unbeatable.
It's all right, man.
You hear me?
It's all right.
No, listen, coach.
It's
and then I'm
okay.
done with it. They pay you to play 2K and you get drafted. Do you know how much I want to get drafted? I want to play in the NBA.
Beat you, though.
You're damn lie. Where you at?
I know somebody can beat you.
Somebody you work with?
Nah.
No, the little dude.
You know.
He's trying to bring up Hassan. Hassan don't even have.
Hassan
Hassan don't even have an Xbox.
He probably even played in
He didn't have an Xbox. Ain't no competition. We're not playing 360. It's an Xbox One.
Let's go, man.
It's 360. No, hold up, real coach.
Here we go.
They're paying you to play NBA 2K.
Go on and play, man. I'll be there. Go on and play.
I need like a
You
full
gotta
like
go.
chili. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a jerk. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
coach?
We're gonna go ahead and get started at halftime, man. It's all right.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime is sponsored by Gordon's.
When it comes to finding a place to go out and eat or grab a drink while you watch your favorite sporting event, there's no place better than Gordon's.
Located next to Pie 5 Pizza in the new Melrose Retail Center at 2625 Franklin Pike. Not only does it specialize in hot chicken, it also has a full bar and 7 HD TVs.
But this isn't your regular sports bar or chicken shack. Gordon's is upscale enough to take a date there or hang with the people and just kick it.
Check out Gordon's online to see what we're talking about. They're on Instagram at Gordons_bar_food or www.gordonsnashville.com.
So make sure you tell them the guys at Full Sport Press sent you.
Yes, sir.
We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown is a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Maplewood High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening, I am Coach Brown and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Hey, tonight we're going to be discussing probably one of the better defenders in the NBA, probably the best defender in the NBA, and that's Draymond Green. Draymond became the first player the other night to record a triple-double without scoring 10 points. He recorded 12 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 steals. Now, this performance clearly shows you that you can be an intricate part of a game without putting up 20 shot attempts with that fact. So with that said, man, Draymond Green, big props to you, man. You're doing a great job. To record 12 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 steals to get a triple-double, that means you're out there working. You're working on the offensive end, getting players involved. It makes it easy because people shoot now, but you still have to find them. So big props to Draymond Green in that facet. All right now we're moving on to the bum of the week. The bum of the week is Baylor University again. Well, another person at Baylor University. Baylor University just hired a new strength and conditioning coach from the University of Temple. His name is Brandon Washington, and he was just arrested recently for soliciting a prostitute. I don't know what's going on in Waco. Is there nothing to do? Like, this new strength and conditioning coach was just arrested for soliciting a prostitute. He is now fired. They're now looking for a new strength and conditioning coach. It's crazy to me for this just to happen, for you to allow this to happen to your career. I got some suggestions that might help Brandon Washington in the future. Hey, instead of soliciting a prostitute, hey, why don't you join Tinder? Hey, black people meet, playing fish, even Christian mingle. Hey, man, make your Black Planet page. Is that still up? Make your Black Planet page. That might help you out, Brandon Washington. But right now you're out of a job because you soliciting prostitutes like this is pimps up, hoes down. Come on, man. For that very reason, Brandon Washington, you are the bum of the week. Hey, I am the coach, Coach Brown that is, Root, and I'm gone.
It's another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. First things first. First off, they're paying people to play NBA 2K. But let's talk about Draymond. Let's talk about KD. How y'all feel about watching that game? You missed it. We can talk about it.
I watched the game.
Okay.
The booing, I expected.
Yeah, for sure. What about the cupcakes?
The cupcakes, I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't know about cupcakes.
Yeah.
That's something they do.
Why they call them cupcakes?
Because that's something that Russell Westbrook and
Kendrick
Perkins and KD said when somebody did something soft on the court, they would call them a cupcake.
Yeah, like I call you a Twinkie.
So with them coming back, they would say it was a cupcake, and there was all kind of signs in the stands. And
he got the last laugh.
He did.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're right. Russ went for 40.
Went for 40.
Yeah,
He had 11 turnovers, though.
11.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I do.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It's terrible.
You know what I'm talking about the NBA now?
What's
they
that?
show turnovers now. Like
They've been showing
They
it.
always did.
They've been showing it.
Really?
You know what? They just don't show it in situations when they're talking about Russell Westbrook, but they had to.
Yeah.
Like,
it's in all stats, and like I see it everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
because
always
people
been stats,
they always do. He averaged 6 turnovers a game.
That's
So if you're thinking about the reason that they're in the 7th spot, it's probably because of those 7 turnovers he averages a game.
That's crazy.
Forcing assists to get a triple-double, But that's your MVP.
Yeah.
Don't give a damn, they lost. They lost by 20.
Yeah, they're right. I mean, they lost by the best team on the planet.
I knew they wasn't gonna win.
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough help with firepower.
But it looks like, but their beef came out of nowhere. He just.
No, that went out of nowhere.
What beef? The KD Russell.
I mean, it looks deeper than what it is. It looks like they did like each other from the.
No.
Because you got to realize how the situation went down.
Yeah.
He didn't say nothing to that man.
Yeah. You got to at least call my phone. Hey, I know I don't want to have this conversation, but I'm leaving.
Leave it at that. Whenever we talk after that, we talk.
But, I just want to tell you before you hear it on Twitter. You don't want to hear about nothing like that. You be hot.
You be hot too.
You be hot.
Y'all been together that long?
Yeah, man.
That'd be hot.
For sure.
We talked about this the other day. If you could get the quadruple double
Right.
by having a 10-point or the triple double like he did, which one would you rather have?
Well, give me the quadruple double.
He's the first person to have it without points.
Yeah, he was the first person to have it with steals. 10 steals.
Yeah, 10 steals.
10 steals.
You wouldn't listen?
No,
Where was you at?
I'm just.
Where the hell was you at?
I was right here.
Okay, why you so great? He asked you the same thing. Why you?
That's crazy.
Get tough with me, dog. It's so funny. Because he said ask you the same thing, and you didn't get tough with him. You got tough with me.
I was just saying. I thought.
Right, for sure.
So the other part,
right,
Baylor.
Farmersmeat.com. It's a bunch of them. Not like dead serious.
A plethora.
It's a plethora of. I was reading something online, but this might backtrack him from having a online account. A lady met a guy on one of those online dating, maybe Tinder. We'll say Tinder. They had sex.
Okay.
He ejaculated on her face and chest. She woke up the next day, she had rashes on her. Probably thinking, man, she probably had an STD. She goes and gets checked for STD, no STD. He's looking at his face. Goes in, and she's like, well, the doctor said, this is a parasite. The only way you can get a parasite like this is if you go either you're no. If you're either having sex with an animal or if you're having sex with a dead person. So the lady did some research. The person she hooked up with online. Guess where he worked at?
A sheep plant.
She worked at a funeral home. Dude worked at a funeral home.
Wow, that is disgusting.
Sick people in the world. So before you Tinder,
do
Bumble,
your research.
Do your damn
whatever
research.
you do.
Most
That
definitely.
is disgusting.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Or go to the jizz, man.
Yeah.
Let's get started with the second half.
The second half is underway.
That's rough.
Yeah, man. Second half, man. Top 10 football moves of all time. Before we get started, I am J.O.
I'm Coach Locke.
I'm Weezy.
There you go, Weezy.
And this is the Full Sport Press Podcast. In the second half, we have a topic every week, which we go over. And today's topic is the top 10 football moves of all time. Now, from Oscar-winning films to classic remakes, Hollywood has scored with a number of pigskin movies over the years. Pigskin.
Pigskin.
For sure. These 10 football films listed below cover the game from all angles, for sure. And these themes are ones that you never forget about. We'll start off, what's that?
No, go ahead.
We'll start off with our honorable mentions. The first things first, We Are Marshall. Didn't make the list, barely missed it. It's a story of Marshall football program after a plane crash that took the lives of a lot of people from the team, but basically the entire team. Yeah, for sure. Good movie. Just wasn't in my top 10.
Right.
You missed the top 10, Weezy. Would it have been in your top 10?
Probably not.
Okay. But We Are Marshall was a good movie, though.
It was.
Definitely deserving of
Sad
honorable
movie.
mention. Super sad, though. Super sad, for sure. Next, now, I thought this was in my top 10.
Yeah.
Jam out. The Longest Yard from 2005. Quarterback, that was in the NFL, was sent to jail. And once inside, he earned the trust of his teammates and got a whole situation going.
Right.
Really good movie.
Good movie.
Really good movie.
Yeah, that would have been in my top 10.
Yeah.
It barely missed it.
Barely missed it, for sure. It's a remake from 1974 movie with Burt Reynolds. You know who Burt Reynolds is?
I heard of him.
You know,
Yeah,
so
that's okay.
That's okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But Adam Sandler, this is right I think this is right around the end of his good movie run. But you had Michael Irvin in it. You had Nelly, who could have made our list. With Earl Meggett, the running back. Should have made our list for sure.
He ran
But
barefoot.
he ran barefoot. Fast.
Fastest.
Chris Rock was in the movie.
Right.
He had some WWE people.
The big
Stone Cold. Yeah.
Great. Yep.
Bill Goldberg. You got Stone Cold Steve Austin. Kevin Nash.
I wonder why they use so many wrestlers in that movie.
Wrestlers kind of translate a lot to like movies like that. I think.
I know somebody
They
that
look like
used to have something
jailbirds.
to do with it.
They look like jailbirds.
They look like jailbirds.
Serious?
He said.
For sure. And last but not least,
Kevin Nash, to me, he look like a jailbird.
Rudy from 1993 is a true story of Rudy Rudiger, who overcame the odds to play on the football team at Notre Dame. Did you know Joe Montana was a teammate of Rudy?
I didn't. Yeah. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No.
For sure.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Didn't know
Good
what
old
you know.
Rudy Rudiger. Not in my top 10.
Nah. I mean,
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie. It's a football classic.
that's what it
It's
is.
a football
It's
classic.
a classic.
Ultimate underdog situation,
Right.
for sure. But kid that had money, grades, it's a feel good movie,
Yeah.
for sure. But nevertheless, let's get started with the list.
Phyllis.
What we got, Coach, number 10?
At number 10, we have The Water Boy
The Water Boy.
from 1998.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this stars Adam Sandler,
Yeah.
also known as Bobby Boucher in the movie.
Oh, for sure.
He's a linebacker.
Yeah.
Basically, he was the water boy on the team.
Yeah.
And he wound up playing on the team.
Yeah.
But what made him special was when he would get angry, like you said. And once you made him mad, it was
Couldn't
no
stop
hold
him.
bar.
Mm.
He could do it all he wanted.
Yeah.
Everything he wanted to do, pretty much.
Right.
Led his team to the championship, which the team had been terrible.
For sure.
Lawrence Taylor was in the movie.
Yeah.
Bill Cowher. The Big Show.
The Big Show.
Okay, well,
For
tell
sure.
some of the football people.
Tell you, man.
He turned the whole hospital on. The team has never won anything.
Right.
But did he graduate high school?
I don't think he did.
So in turn, he couldn't even play in the NCAA. You gotta graduate.
Yeah, he got graduated.
See, that's your man.
It was something.
Nah, that's your man. You put Bobby Boucher in the list, and
I played in the final game.
I really don't think that he graduated
he
high
played
school.
The final game.
I really don't think so. You do some research on that?
Nah, he ain't gonna
Yeah,
do
yeah.
research.
No, you don't know what's going on, right? For sure. But yeah, man, Bobby Boucher was a beast, no question. But
That was number 10?
that was number 10.
Wow.
Water Boy was number 10. Moving on to number 9, which I did not have on my list, but got some late push for The Blind Side from 2009. Trash. It's a film that earned Sandra Bullock an Oscar. Talked about Michael Orr, the offensive lineman.
Dude, Waterboy was better than The Blind Side.
Man, there's no question that I agree.
Who was doing the vote? Who took my spot?
Man, see what I'm saying?
See where you show up.
See, you gotta show up. You gotta put your bid in.
You can
Yeah.
vote.
Now, Michael Orr, he wasn't basically thrilled with the movie. Said it took away from him as a player, and people were constantly comparing him to the on-screen version of himself. So, but nevertheless, it's a good movie. His dad from the movie is the play-by-play guy for the Memphis Grizzlies. Sean too.
Because he went to school. Brian Christian.
Yeah, for sure.
Christian in Memphis.
Yeah, man. But Blindside, not my top 10. Give me The Longest Yard.
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, I'm not putting The Blind Side in there, but it's in there now. What's wrong?
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
What we got number 8, Coach?
Number 8, we have Little Giants. Now, this is what you can call, I guess, a classic.
Oh, it's a classic.
Came out in 1994.
Yeah.
Basically, a tale of two teams where you have rejects pretty much.
Oh, for sure. Misfits.
That didn't make the Little League team in the city. So, one guy decides to start a team because his daughter couldn't make the team.
Icebox.
Right? Which is a dog.
Icebox was a dog. She was a lady, for sure.
Girl.
Yeah.
So basically, you know, they get together. Misfits, you have a lot of players that had never played.
Yes, it's just the rejects from a local powerhouse came together, got it together, kind of like, you know, kind of Revenge of the Nerds type of Bad News Bears, Bad News Bears situation, but classic
movie.
classic characters. You got Icebox.
Yeah.
You got Spike Horrigan.
Hot Hands Handy.
You got Hot Hands Handy. You got Junior, who was the quarterback.
Right.
Junior was the quarterback, man. Yeah, no, it was a really, really good movie.
Al Bundy.
Yeah, Bundy was the coach. Yeah, it was, and then, you know, but so what we should do is who's the best character from each movie that we bring up, and this has to be clearly the Icebox. Right? Spike was a beast, though.
Yeah, Spike was Junior was cold.
Junior was nice.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
No love for Hot Hands Handy. What about my little man that was the tackling?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What about my center? The center was cold.
Center was nice.
Yeah.
He was hungry all the time.
All the time.
For sure.
He had to play the game.
Yeah. He had to fumble Rooski.
Yeah.
For sure.
Seal the deal.
Seal the deal.
Yeah.
Let's move on to number 7, Jerry Maguire, which Jerry Maguire is in my top 5 movies of all time. It's one of my favorite movies. My guy, Jerry Maguire, which is Tom Cruise. And then you have, what's my other guy's name?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr. It's Cuba. But yeah, no, it's one of those things, man. So if you haven't seen the plot from the movie in 1996, it's a guy, it's an agent, leaves the big powerhouse agency, and he takes his one client. And just one client ends up being the #1 receiver in Arizona. He got him paid. And it's just one of those good, this is a good movie. Kind of showed you, it was my first look as far as sports agency and how does that go.
I'm the favorite. I
for sure.
about it because it gave me more insight.
More insight. Remember Arliss used to come on?
Yeah.
Yeah. It made me think of that too.
Yeah.
But Jerry Maguire, one of my favorite movies, man, for sure. Have you even seen Jerry Maguire, Weezy?
Bits and pieces.
So you haven't seen.
So you haven't seen Jerry Maguire?
Bits and pieces.
Okay though.
That's okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
But they got Oscars and everything.
Yeah.
And there's a shrine of Jerry Maguire VHS tapes in Arizona, and they're building like a mausoleum but made out of VHS tapes.
Wow.
Of Jerry Maguire.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a cult classic for sure. Yeah. One of my favorite movies. Really good movie.
Yeah.
Probably need to check that out.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. Free, probably. For sure. Yeah. What we got to see?
All right, number 6, we have Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
From 1999, which is just a movie based on a high school football team in a small town of Texas. Now, basically, the team is coached by a coach who's hard-nosed. Their star quarterback gets hurt, who was supposed to lead them to the state championship.
Sure. What was his name in that movie? I know it was really Paul Walker, but in the movie,
his name was Lance Harbor.
Lance Harbor. It sure was Lance Harbor. It was Lance Harbor.
He gets hurt.
Yeah.
And
Jonathan Moxon.
Moxon comes in and takes him to the championship game. But the good thing about the movie was it shows how Texas football leagues.
Oh, for sure.
How serious they take Texas football and things they do.
Yeah.
And it's they've been a small town. You know, the boys pretty much ran the town.
For sure.
They were going to strip clubs in high school, drinking beer.
Yeah.
Had
girls trying to trap them at a young age.
Right.
Which happens still to this day.
To the pros.
To the pros.
Now it brought in $52 million. Only cost 16 to make the movie, so that's a win.
That's a win.
It's a win.
Yeah.
But
back in the day, it's a lot of money back in the day.
Woo.
I believe this might have been the first Texas movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Look inside Texas football, maybe.
It gets confused a lot with Friday Night Lights.
Right.
But as far as on the big screen, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that was a good one, man. Who's the best athlete? You know, the running back didn't get enough credit. Remember that? Remember the coach would always get him to the 1 yard line and would give him the ball.
And he was hot about it, which
Hot
he's supposed to be.
Which he should be.
He's supposed to be.
Early 1999 Haitian. Washington. So now I wasn't Washington. But he was good though.
He was cold.
He was nice though.
Varsity
Varsity Blues. Good. Have you seen that one?
No, man, I see.
Oh, okay, man. I was about to say. I was about to get mad. Number 5. This is the most recent movie on the actual list. We have Draft Day, 2014. Kevin Costner. Really, really good movie, man. It's kind of similar.
Behind the scenes.
It's a first-hand account of being a GM in the NFL, and it's really, really like super slept on. Like nobody talks about this movie.
No,
Dude.
they didn't do a good job promoting it, but
It was
good.
a really, really good movie, man. But you know, I don't want to spoil it because I'm sure people haven't seen it. But go check out Draft Day. It's on demand right now.
I guess we spoiled it. Well, this is a new
You think
one.
it's top
Yeah.
5?
If they hadn't
Dude, Draft Day is top 5. If you haven't seen,
we hadn't seen all of them.
yeah, it should be a damn shame to you.
Those was 90 and 90.
Sure. Yeah. Kevin Costner played Sonny Weaver Jr., man. His dad was a coach. It was really good, man. It was a really good movie. One of my favorite football movies. It's top 5. I mean, nobody else seen it. But you saw it. You don't think it's you think Friday Night Lights better?
Yeah,
But not Friday Night Lights, but Varsity Blues? No.
I think so. It's just two different kind of movies.
It's two different kind of movies. But it's still
high school football. This is like
pro.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's a football movie. That's what the show's about.
I
Second
think
half.
high school might be better.
Really? Yeah. But
I
Draft
thought
Day.
it was, but I hadn't,
Yeah, it's really
I hadn't seen it, so
Right.
I couldn't really dog that fight.
Yeah, for sure. But it shows you like dead serious, like, and you'll see it, you'll be like, I see what you're talking about, like how the actual draft goes and how they kind of, you know, the inner goings and how things work out.
In the war
for sure.
room.
In the war room, for sure. Number 4.
Alright, number 4 we have Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Which came out in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Which is another Texas football high school movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's talked about a school in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
Odessa. Big time players. This is where
Yeah.
Booby Miles.
Moving out. Brian Chavez.
Yep.
Bunch of players. This is based on a true story.
Right.
Yeah.
And, so, you know, things happen. You know, Billy Bob Thornton was the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Was always on the hot seat in the movie. But basically, just goes to show how star players get hurt and how it affects them for the rest of their life when they
Sure.
think that's all they have in football. Like Booby Miles, who tore his ACL, missed the playoff,
Mm-hmm.
and ended his football career.
Yeah.
And he had been putting everything in football. That was going to be his ticket out. Kind of shows that. Just a good movie.
Oh, it's a good movie.
You know, it kind of shows how high school
Yeah.
football in Texas. Like
It's better than Varsity Blues.
because it's based on a true story.
Based on a true story.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's a, and to see kind of the plays they did, you know, based on a true story, coming back to kind of see them 20 years later. A lot of those people are still alive. One of the guys, Chavez, he's like an attorney. It's just crazy, man, to see how serious Texas football is. But that's definitely one of my favorite movies, Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Really good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Booby Miles, minus the injury, would he have been an NFL player?
No question about it.
Booby was nice.
Boo was
Booby was
cold.
filthy.
Oh, he was cold.
Put Booby in.
Let Booby spin.
Let Booby spin.
Jeez.
My
He
God.
was an animal out there.
Number 3, man. Any Given Sunday,
Mm.
1999. This is a straight up Oliver Stone film. Go ahead, what you about to say? Man?
That's up there.
I'll do Any Given Sunday.
That might be number 1.
Ooh,
The one on your list?
that you've seen. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Based on a book by former Raiders trainer, Rob Huizinga. The book was better, they say, but this movie was good to me.
They say that about all movies, though.
For sure. Yeah.
I'd rather watch the movie.
You
Me
get-
personally.
Me personally. Al Pacino was playing Tony D'Amato. Got Jamie Foxx, Willie Beeman, who took, you know, Cap Rooney got hurt in the movie. He comes in, replacing him, kind of like Dak Prescott
Right.
replaced Tony Romo this year. Because you remember, what's the quarterback? I just said his
Willie
name.
Beeman.
No.
Oh,
Cap Rooney.
yeah.
Cap Rooney had got healthy,
Mm-hmm.
but Beeman was playing so well, he
Take him
couldn't
out.
take him out.
Yeah.
You got Julian Washington, who was a running back, that was LL Cool J. Really, 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 really good movie, man. It kind of shows you also the first time you see how NFL players
Right.
react to certain stuff,
Mm-hmm.
how the money changes people too.
Right.
Willie, you remember when Willie Beeman threw up?
Oh.
That That was like one of those
Every
things.
game. Every game, too.
Dude, and it was on. You remember when what's the kid's name? Donovan McNabb threw up.
Yep.
When things like, oh, he pulled a Willie Beeman.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when Jay-Z said Willie Beeman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. You don't know about that. It was probably before your time. But the uniforms were trash. They were just all black.
With a sharp.
But now those jerseys, you seen Russell Westbrook.
He
He walked
Willie
with Willie Beeman. Shout out to Animal Brown. He has a Willie Beeman jersey. Yeah,
Steaming
Willie Beeman, man.
Mm.
For sure. Who's the best player out of the best player on that movie? Like as far as athletes, it wasn't even Willie Beeman. It was Julian Washington, dude. LL Cool J was a beast in that movie.
Oh,
I don't even better Willie Beeman.
Dog.
Willie Beeman wasn't even started.
Beeman was cold, though.
Dude, Julian Washington was a beast. I make him all the football. Willie Beeman too. For sure.
Got to. Alright, so it takes us to number 2.
Number 2,
which is Remember the Titans.
Gotta be Remember the Titans.
Now, this is another true story. It's a movie out of 2000, starring Denzel Washington, where he becomes a coach of a high school, which is T.C. Williams in Virginia. Now, he takes over this program, and this is a time where it was in 1971, so racial tensions were high.
Stupid high.
You know, he took over. He didn't let that play a factor in the team. He said we all want to become a team, so there were racial situations on the team. And it wasn't until he took the team away from everybody for a boot camp per se, and he made them all get along. And once they came back to the school, it was all back to normal.
Yeah, it just shows you like, you know, you're raised a certain way with not around certain people or ethnic groups. But in turn, if you have one common goal, which is winning games or playing football or anything, race really is overrated for sure. It's one of those feel good movies.
Yeah,
the real feel good movie for sure. Who's the best player on that? Gary Bertier, Julius Campbell,
Gary Bertier.
P.D. Jones was nice too.
No.
Sunshine Bay.
Sunshine was cold.
Sunshine was nice.
Sunshine was cold.
Sunshine was nice.
You know why? I came from California.
Yeah, Sunshine was sunshine.
Quarterbacks out there.
Sunshine.
He was cold.
Sunshine was nice.
He laid the block for
Sure
Petey.
Petey.
He laid my 4 block.
Petey was nice too. Yeah. I just don't like Donald Faison.
They had to figure out Petey's role.
No, he wasn't Donald Faison. It was Petey Jones, was he? Donald Faison was in that movie for sure. Yeah.
Petey wasn't nothing. They tried to put Petey in the running back.
Yeah,
Really fumble all the time. And he couldn't be safe in the corner.
So, and then you have Julius Campbell, who was played by Wood Harris.
Right.
He was nice. And then Bertier got hurt. That was tough.
That was some slop.
That was tough to watch.
That's why you behind that wheel, you gotta pay attention.
You gotta pay attention. Pay attention behind that damn wheel.
Behind that wheel, pay attention. It's the steering wheel we're talking about.
Sure. What's that?
You text and drive.
Yeah. One more time?
You text and drive.
Man, you know what? I'm working on that.
Me too.
Everybody is.
I'm a work in progress, for sure.
For real.
I'm
Dangerous
sure.
game.
Yeah,
dangerous.
for real.
Dangerous game.
For sure. Number 1, man. Drum roll. Number 1. It's the program. 1973. You still, okay. You still haven't even watched the program?
That's surprising.
No, that's right.
That's why I say you probably haven't seen it.
And then you also have to think, too, it came out in 1993. Now, listen.
That's what, a lot of people never seen. A lot of people ain't seen that movie.
And they should, though. This is the best football movie. You got Joe Kane, who's a quarterback. It's basically USC. It's basically based on USC football. Joe Kane is up for the Heisman. You got Darnell Jefferson coming in as a rookie or a freshman. You got Ray Griffin. He's a fullback. Darnell Jefferson ends up taking Ray Griffin's girlfriend. You remember that? You remember that for sure. And his girlfriend was Halle Berry. That was his tutor. True story? Nah, it's not a true story, but it's a great movie. Then you got Brian Latimer, who's the crazy steroided up linebacker. You got Alvin Mack, who came from Compton, like a poor situation, tears his ACL at the end of the season. He don't know if he's going to play in the NFL, but he was, you know, damn Ray Lewis.
Right.
Great movie, dude.
Great.
It's a really, really good movie, dude. And a lot of people haven't seen the program.
Which is
Insane. It came out in 1993. I get that. But
it's a long time ago.
93 is a very long time ago. But in turn, this is in FSP's eyes, because you weren't there to rank it, and you haven't even seen it. I don't want to talk about that. There's nothing to talk about. This is the greatest football movie nobody's ever seen.
And you know what's crazy about the movie now? If you watch the movie now, There's scenes deleted out of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene in the movie. You don't get, I'm spoiled. You're not gonna watch it
Mm-hmm.
anyway. I'm gonna tell you, but it's just one scene. You'll
Mm-hmm.
be okay. There's a scene where they all go out in the middle of the street and lay in the middle of the street. Like, you know, you have a two-lane highway, or two-lane street, cars one way, cars another way. You have the two yellow lines in the middle. They're laying on the lines in the middle of the street, looking at books, magazines.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And they cut the scene out
Yeah,
because
'cause people
people
trying
trying to
to
do
do
that and dying. So if you don't have the copy before they start doing that,
It's
you
not
would
in
never know it happened in the movie.
Yep.
That's why I had to tell people because they probably if you get it now they won't see it. So you need to know.
You need to see the program. Every FSP listener, please
Go
watch
check
the
it out.
program, man.
I'm gonna check it out. Man.
Thank
It's
you,
a
Slay.
really, not like this, it's a really good movie.
Yeah, thank you, Slay.
No, it's a really good movie.
Most
Who's
definitely.
the most, you gotta think about it. Omar Epps. Listen,
He's been athlete in a couple of
in a
movies.
cup, bro. He was
I learned he was a track
he was
star.
a track star.
Loving basketball, he's a
Come on.
basketball player, and he's a football player in the program.
And we also forgetting he played baseball and
he
he was major league.
Yes.
Dude, Omar Epps, it might be he
Played all the sports in movies.
Think about it.
That by how I learned.
Yeah.
Track star.
He was
Track
he's
star.
Deja.
Yeah.
Deja.
Yeah. Tell cameraman up.
Deja was so fine in
Man.
that movie, dog.
Tyra Banks.
Dude, Deja.
Yes, sir.
Deja was
Wait a minute, man. He been winning. He got Halle Berry in this movie.
you damn right. Come on.
Sanaa Lathan in Loving
Talk to
Basketball.
me, coach.
Tyra Banks and Howard Learn.
Yeah.
He been winning.
The only person that rivals him is Morris Chestnut
In movies.
in movies.
I'm gonna tell you who's undefeated, dog. If you count movies,
Who?
TV shows.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith.
Fresh Prince of
So-
Bel-Air.
So everyone is.
Everybody his name was
That's
on the
crazy.
show.
Neil Long.
All of
Everybody.
them.
Even had Queen Latifah.
He even had Pam Grier.
Yeah, he had Queen Latifah too.
He went.
Shout out to Queen. But what we're doing also now next week.
Part 2.
So
Part 2.
yeah. So what we gotta do with all these movies? We gotta put together a team. Put together a squad.
Got to.
Now some of these players wasn't in movies of
Wasn't in football movies.
wasn't in football movies.
Right.
So, you know, you got some players.
Right.
And some players.
Give him an example.
I'm gonna give you a great Lance Sullivan
There you go.
from The Best Man.
Yes, sir.
Ricky Baker.
Yes, sir.
The same damn person from Boys in the Hood.
Right. 2 running backs. Same position.
Oh,
You
like
know,
they're serious.
Pick one.
Oh,
Pick one.
like some of these football dudes might not even make the football.
Wish you had.
Get
It's a
tricky.
game out here. That's why.
Get tricky.
That's why they're posting.
Wesley Snipes had a good run being an athlete too, and he played Nino Brown too.
Oh man, he played both sides.
and his Demolition Man too.
He had a nigga on this stuff.
Oh
What'd he
shit!
do?
Yeah, he did. He put the
Water
dress
fool.
on.
Yeah,
That hurt.
Now,
That hurt.
put a dress on?
Oh,
Yeah.
it hurt.
for sure.
It hurt.
Yeah. that hurts.
Anyway, man.
But next week for sure, we're gonna put a team together.
Right.
Put the
squad
FSP movie football team together.
I'll be here for that week, for real.
Yeah. That's what you said last week.
And if you want to rank the movies,
Yeah.
give us your top 10.
Give us your top
Give us your
10.
top
Let us know,
football
man.
movies. Let us know what order you would have those
Yeah,
movies
for
in.
sure.
You
Some
can take
people
our list,
Yeah.
include an honorable mention, and pick your 10.
put your 10 together.
Yeah,
Show
just
us
put it
a
on
winner,
the page.
Yeah, for sure.
On Twitter,
Yeah.
on Facebook,
Yeah. What else?
on IG,
What else?
SoundCloud,
What else?
Beyond Pod.
What else?
We here.
Let's go.
Coach.
Yeah, coach. Yeah, coach.
Coach, go.
You gonna so
What we got?
you getting us out here tonight?
Nah.
You ain't getting us out here
It's
tonight?
on y'all now.
No,
I
you
started-
crazy.
I started
Nah,
last week.
but
I
this
started
now
last
this
week.
what I'm trying to tell
I
you now.
started last week.
But this one, listen though.
Hey,
My same career is over.
we know.
Yeah, man, we heard it. Man, hate me.
Woo!
You hate me on?
Woo!
I ain't seen that, my y'all. I
Man,
didn't get the email.
Now for real. Yeah, we didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Hey,
Redeem yourself.
hey.
What you got?
You gotta bounce back.
You got a good R. Kelly. Give me that R. Kelly.
You got R. Kelly.
You got R. Kelly. That's your man.
That's my guy.
You got an R. Kelly.
You ain't got. Come on, man.
Life's too bright.
I'm done.
So what?
It's over with.
They discouraged you. Don't let them
Don't
discourage
let
you.
them-
Now, I
discouraged.
just, I realized
That-
Realize what?
everything comes to an end. Yeah, that's it.
Did
Don't
it
quit.
ever start?
Or you're not quitting. Tell a friend, man.
To tell a friend
Tell her friend.
To tell her friend.
about 4 Sport Press Podcast.
Yes, sir.
We out.
Life moves straight back. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.